All right, here we go. Hi, I had the corona booster shot and felt like I got COVID. That's why this is late. Here we go, RuPaul's Drag Race, UK 3, Review Roundup, Rodeo, Hootenanny, Jamboree. Girl, I got the booster shot and was out for 3 days, so I'm barely back. I still sound nasally. I should be on work here. I'm gay. I don't know what's going on. Help. So they get back into the workroom after Charity is sent packing, and River says, does anyone think that Charity shouldn't have gone home? And all the girls say that they do believe that Scarlett beat Charity in the lip sync. Vanity looks at Choriza and says, do you think that your comedy is going to carry you through this competition? And then Choriza says, my comedy's gotten me this far. Do you think you could learn something from my comedy? Oh, seeming as you suck at comedy, Vanity. The only thing funny is you thinking you're good at drag. Vanity then says a line that will be legendary. She asks Scarlett if she is going to rely on her one single talent to get her through the competition. Scarlett's going on and on and on about everyone picking her to go home, and Krystal's having 0.0 part of it, which I get. At a certain point, it's annoying. Then it is time for one of my favorite parts of every series of Drag Race, the reading challenge. And this couldn't come at a better time, seeming as Little Miss Scarlett's underwears are in a little bunch. And at this point, RuPaul is just in on the joke. And she says, and after last week, this is going to be some reading challenge. Some of the highlights are Choriza. She looks at Ella and goes, you're such a beautiful man when you're in drag. Oh. And then, probably my favorite, was, Kitty, don't worry, you'll get a badge at DragCon. Oh, girl, not that. And then Vanity's going on and on about how many times Scarlett says the word like. And then Scarlett says, well, at least I'm really liked. And Vanity says, not according to last week. I believe her exact words were, not last week, babe. Oh my God, that accent. Krystal says, Scarlett Harlett. I want to say Starlet, but you're nothing of the sort. Scarlett has some good moments. She says, Vanity Milan, it's ironic your name is Vanity, because someone who's vain might know how to do their makeup. Woo, that made me squeal. And then she says, Ella, you are the trade of the season. It's just a shame that you can't trade that for a personality. Girl. And I love that Kitty goes through all the girls, and then she goes, RuPaul Charles. Thanks for having me, sweetie. And keeps moving. Sweetie. Oh my God, these accents have to stop. The winner is Choriza, and now it's the Snatch game. Okay, this is where we find out who's good and who's not. I mean, we already know, but. So Ru does a walkthrough, and basically the one thing I noticed in this walkthrough is she wants everyone to do someone else than they planned on doing. So they get to the Snatch game set, and Kitty is in the prime seat, which is the top all the way next to Ru, and she is Gemma Collins. Krystal is Selena Molinsky. I'm not even going to try to say this last name. I don't know who this character is, but we'll see her next episode. Choriza is Margarita Prokatan, public access character. Scarlett becomes Macaulay Culkin. Vanity is a character, Jocelyn G. Eisen. River is Amy Childs. And Ella is Nigella Lawson, a cook, a chef, one of those people. First question, Michelle is launching a new fragrance called For Who She Is. Macaulay Culkin just does ah! And Ru is living and cackling. River gets steamrolled by Kitty. Ella says it's going to be a microwave, but says it microwave. And I don't know if this is something that woman's known for, but it's something I frequently do is change how things are pronounced, like popcorn is popped corn and things like that. And it just adds a little funny. Everyone that's watching this is like, that's not funny. How about this? Go fuck yourself and leave your mother's basement. X-Men is adding a new character, a drag queen who can kill a man with just one blank. Krystal as this character is just a bomb. I'm not even going to go into it. Choriza as Margarita Prokatan is talking about her dirty tights, which is a running theme throughout this episode, and I think it's disgusting, and if you want to have dirty fucking clothes, go work at Lips. The show Loose Women is doing a spin-off with a drag queen called Blank Women. Scarlett recites the entire monologue from Home Alone where he's going on and on about having 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, I'm gonna shoot you, like that whole thing. And then truly does that, ah! Again, I mean, every single time, Rue finds it hysterical. I mean, come on now. And then the last question was something about Graham Norton, but I was so over it at this point that I literally wrote, AKLSJDGFKJAS, I'm over it. Wasn't my favorite Snatch game. The girls are getting ready for the main stage and they're talking about coming out. Choriza came out at 11. She starts crying about her father having a problem with her, thinking that he actually hated him. Her father hated him because, just because he was gay. Krystal and her dad didn't see eye to eye because Krystal wears a lot of makeup. What about the fact that your face is plumped and you wear a lot of makeup? How does he feel now, Krystal? River felt that being gay was disgusting. And I identify with this. It's a feeling, when you're from a small town and the only thing you ever hear about gay is horrible things, it does make you feel dirty and disgusting. And not in a good way. The runway is feeling fruity. Choriza comes out in a Carmen Miranda getup, and I do love that the headpiece is exaggerated. This is a yes for me. I'm noticing that the coloring on what we saw on TV is not the same as what these photos show. But all in all, I think this is the best Choriza's ever looked. Krystal decided to do a dragon fruit. I mean, she looks stunning. It's a yes. I did not see dragon fruit until she said it. I need more from Krystal. You came in at a 10, and now you're at like an 8. You need to be higher than a 10. Scarlett was a lime. It's a mess. It's an unlined mess. And she looks like wilted cabbage. I hate it. And the hair and the posture, everything is, I'm not confident as a lime. River as a fruit bowl. No. It's so cheap looking. So cheap. Mess. Ella as a watermelon. Now this is a fruit that I want to bite out of. Miss Thing, she looks stunning. Yes. Yes. Vanity was an African mother with a fruit basket on her head. I think that she was trying to do Carmen Miranda with an African twist, and I say it's a mess. Kitty is a cherry with one little vine of cherries and like veins. It doesn't make sense to me. She looks good, but the cherry vines, it's like she had another outfit and just added this to it to be fruit. So I'm going to say it's a mess. Michelle says that Krystal's outfit is a repeat of what she's done before. Graham says that he has a higher expectation of Krystal, and Rue says that it is very obvious that Krystal was born to be a drag queen. Okay, I'm calling the police. Scarlett gets called lettuce. Michelle says that River's outfit is crafty. I don't think you ever want to have your outfit called crafty on Drag Race. And Lulu says that it's not a bowl, it's an upside down umbrella covered in brown fabric. And Ella gets praised for her Snatch game and for her runway outfit. Rue says to her, if you ever want to know how to play Snatch game, this is it. And I have to say she did a phenomenal job in Snatch game. Scarlett is deemed safe. They announced that Ella is the winner. Kitty smiles, but you can see that she's devastated. She wants a win badly. Kitty is safe. Vanity is safe. I don't understand how this keeps happening. Krystal is safe. And River and Choriza are in the bottom. The song is Shout by Lulu, who is a judge. This is always like stakes heightened because you're performing in front of the artist as they're sitting there. Choriza immediately takes her headpiece off and puts on this little black bob that is shifting around and tussled and a mess. And then River takes off her basket, so she's walking around with just tights and fuzzy fruit Velcro to herself. What? This is not it. River kicks it in, but I wish she had a skirt or a short or something. Michelle's face is over it. I wrote, Choriza and this wig, Michelle's face is an entire mood, and River and her half split. Rue says, Choriza, River, I needed to see more out of that lip sync. And I am afraid I'm going to have to ask you both to sashay away. Okay. Let's just get into some inside knowledge. Like, I'd heard this, and then Willem confirmed it on Hot goss. This season was shot in 10 days. There is apparently a moment that RuPaul read the dog shit out of Charity, and I wish we would have seen it, but they're never going to do anything that shows Ru in that bad of a light. But, like, these girls are in a 10-day season, and it's just showing. I feel like scrap the season if it's going to be so rushed, because the last version of UK was so fucking good. This is coming off rushed and a mess and just not all it. But that's this week's episode. See you next week. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Let's get into a fight in the comments. Okay. And to the one queen who thinks he knows everything, I'm looking at you, Ridge.